Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome to a new Rimworld colony. So, as the name suggests, this will be an extreme desert colony, which I don't believe I've ever actually played. This is also the most heavily modded colony I've run yet. I often stick reasonably close to a stock experience, but this time I am throwing caution to the wind and mods into the hopper. So let me give you a not very brief rundown of the major mods here. So questionable ethics is going to lead off our medical mods, or whatever it is you want to call a mod that lets you undertake, and I quote, organ growing, organ extraction, and animal and humanoid cloning. So, yep, that sounds basically right up my alley. I'll also be using this to replace the prosthetics mods as well as genetic rim, which frankly wouldn't have a lot of use in a desert anyway. I'll also be using the priority treatment mod, which has pawns treat the most life-threatening wounds first and not, take a nap, and field medic, which adds a craftable medical item that you can use to stabilize colonists out in the field. The largest changes are probably going to be in the area of combat. The first big mod here is What the Hack, which lets you hack, modify, and use mechanoids for your own purposes. There's a number of mechanisms in place here to keep this balanced, including the fact that the bad guys can do the same thing. Both the mod author and users swear that it's not overpowered, so I don't know, we'll go ahead and give it a try. I've also added the Rimsenal mod, which adds a tremendous array of interesting late-game weapons. The new weaponry is designed to be alternatives to late-game guns rather than simply replacing the vanilla equipment. I haven't really tested it, so I'm just basically going to take the author at their word. On the lighter side of combat, I've added the mod Sometimes Raids Go Wrong, which lets Cassandra mess with the luck of incoming raiders. They'll have chances to, crash their drop pods or get chased by manhunters or whatever. This sounds like something that'll add a bunch of comedy, which is sorely lacking on the Rim. I've also installed the Run and Gun mod, which, as it sounds, lets you trade warm-up and cooldown time on the weapons for severely reduced accuracy. I think this might turn out to be essential for things like bug invasions if I move inside a mountain, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. The parameters are adjustable and we can disable it entirely, so, we can kind of experiment as we go. More vanilla turrets and razor wire will give us a few more options to set up some varied defenses, since I am used to an entirely animal and breakfast-based defensive system. Since this is a desert colony, I couldn't resist the opportunity to become a petrostate, so the Rimmerfeller mod has also joined the group. As the Rockefeller pun might suggest, this adds oil to the game, complete with oil wells, refineries, and some interesting materials made from these petrochemical products. From just a bit of testing, I think this will add a lot of variety to our days. Also, frankly, oil-producing desert nations are no strangers to hostile invasions, so this is actually pretty thematic. Moving on to interpersonal relations, our colonists are now equipped with the Rumor Has It and Rational Romance mods, so they can gossip amongst themselves but yet manage to carry on functional relationships. I've also got the Interaction Bubbles mod installed so that we can keep a closer eye on their social interactions. In the larger context, we've got the More Faction Interactions mod, which expands the ways we can, interact with other factions. There's a good handful of stuff in there I'm looking forward to encountering, but just to get it rounded out, I've also added Prisoner Ransom, which lets me extort hostile factions for silver. That's frankly a little more lawful evil than I typically run, so that should be pretty cool. Let's Trade and Hospitality round things out with some expanded trader types and a more interesting visitor system. I've also added a ton of cosmetic mods, which I'm just going to throw at you really fast here. We've got new statues, figures, lights, floors and furniture. There's also some neat GUI mods, including Rim HUD, which you'll see makes a lot of interesting information easily available to us. Progress renderer, so we can get a cool time-lapse of the colony's development. A heat map, prosthetic icons, better hauling, and the long-asked-for color-coded mood bar, in the futile hope that I'll pay more attention to my colonist needs. Although I don't really use any pets, I've also included the Alpha Animals mod, the Animal Gear mod to give them horse armor, and animal variety coats that makes every animal look unique. Unfortunately, nothing really lives in the deep desert, but maybe we can pick something up from a trader, who knows? Okay, and after that giant fire hose of information, let's go ahead and let's get started. New colony, we're going to modify this scenario, so this doesn't really matter. Cassandra, I don't trust anyone's Iron Man system. For a seed... Sure, and we'll kick the temperature up one notch to make sure we've got a lot of desert. Okay, how does this look? This is not too shabby. Let's see here. We've got some extreme desert right here in the middle. Oh, that's kind of nice. And near two factions. Yeah, I like that. Who are these factions? Do I care about them? A civil union, and I don't care about a savage tribe at all. So let's actually camp pretty close to both of these guys. This will be fun. So let's pick... large hills, probably, rather than mountainous. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then I set up a preset for everything here, so let me go ahead and load it. So we've got three kind of random people. I rolled until I got people that weren't totally worthless. So we've got Furco, who is beautiful in a jogger. The sexual orientations here are added by rational romance, I believe. So that's what they're doing in here. So, B's okay at construction, but can't do any intellectual. That's fine. We've got Hiroshi here, who ended up being a Star Knight and a Star Squire, so he's actually got good melee, which is worthless, but whatever. He likes cooking, even though he's not very good at it, so that'll be fun. And we've got Marcus here, who is going to, I don't know, maybe be a researcher? He's an abrasive ascetic, which isn't terribly surprising, given that he's in Rimworld, but that's okay. Equipment, I modified a little bit. So first off, I took out the pet, because in my testing, I just wasn't able to keep pets alive. And I added some plain leather cowboy hats. Clothing is going to be a real problem. We're not going to have leather available to us. We can grow cotton, but cloth is pretty terrible. So until we get later in the game and I can start making some synthetics, we're really going to have some trouble. So I want them to be able to survive in the sun. To compensate for this, I took out the flak pants and the advanced helmet, and I traded the knife for a revolver, and I had to add a couple survival meals to make things work okay. Actually, let's crank this down a ways then, again, to kind of compensate for that. So besides that, I think this is okay. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, here we are. Okay, so let's take a look at this map. Well, this is interesting. Huh, okay. This looks fine. Hello. A Dunalisk. Okay. That's weird. So let me introduce Rimhud to you, because this is pretty great. So what this does is this takes a bunch of information about them and crams it into one little screen here. I made it a little bigger so I can read it. So you can see, well, we've got their name, health, mood, food, rest, recreation, their skills, what they can wear, all kinds of good things. It's pretty fantastic. That's going to save me a lot of tabbing around. So looking at the map, where do we want to set up here? This is interesting. There's a couple little buildings right here. I wonder if either of these are the Ancient Danger, right there or right there. It's probably this. Huh. Cool. Okay. Any other wildlife that I missed? An iguana. Probably not for long. I think we may actually start right here in this area. This is actually a pretty good spot. Yeah, this is a great spot because we've got some gravel here. We do need to go ahead and get some food growing right away. The entire first part of this game is going to be rushing for hydroponics. And can we make it there before we all starve to death? So that should be, you know, kind of an interesting little test. Yeah, let's do this. We need to be careful of soft sand because you can't build on it, and unlike water, you also can't bridge it. So this might be okay to have kind of this little area at our back. Yeah, let's start our base right here. That'll be okay. So, as I said, first off, plants. I'm just going to go ahead and step number one here is growing zone. We've got to try at least to get some rice out so that we don't starve to death. And rice will be fine. I should be able to get one harvest out, probably, before everyone dies. We can just go ahead and use this area. They'll love it. Anything else we want to do right away? Okay, who's good at shooting? Someone was. 8, 6, 6. Oh, I didn't even notice. You guys are actually all pretty good at the gun. Well, hot damn. So why don't you guys go ahead and grab some weapons. That's fine. And let's go ahead and let's set their work up. Firefighting at number 1. Patient at number 1. Doctor. Maintains organism vats using medical and analytical knowledge. Oh, that'll be cool. Go ahead and do that. Hacking, which will not come up for a little while yet. Bed rest. Yep. Haul urgently. Basic stuff, which is flipping light switches, stuff like that. Sure. Warden, handle, negotiate, cook. I can put you all at hunt on the lowest priority. Now, you're going to be my researcher, and that's a little troublesome because you're actually really good at construction too. So at the beginning, I'm probably going to leave that as your highest priority, but then I'm going to knock it down later. 6 is pretty solid too, so that'll be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put some storage zones in. We can go ahead and we can just put everything important inside right now. We can put junk outside. And let's actually add one more zone for things that don't need to be inside. I'm just throwing these down here. I don't care at the moment. We'll move them around. It's no big deal. So down here I want raw resources, gold, jade, plasteel, silver, steel. Yep, all that stuff at a preferred set. So go ahead guys, start carrying and start planting. Oh yeah, I need to restrict you guys as well. Let's see here. So another mod that's in here that you can't see at the moment is there's a mod that automatically sets appropriate schedules for night owls. And that's pretty great, because sometimes I go entire games without seeing them, as longtime viewers know. So we'll go ahead and we'll set up kind of a basic schedule here. Now that haul perishables urgently mod is what's causing them to run all over the map and collect food. Okay, we're going to get these occasional lag spikes once a day. This is Progress Renderer. What it basically does is it flips all the GUI off and then has, you know, this nice clear shot then, and it takes a picture of the map. And that'll be pretty cool, so we'll have this nice time lapse going on. Okay, so you guys are getting some stuff together here, ever so slowly, and getting things planted. I forgot to put sleeping spots inside. We can just go ahead and do that. You guys are going to hate this, but it's better than being outside for the first day. So go ahead and do that. And you haven't collected wood yet? Yes, you have. Okay. I hate using our wood, even for temporary walls, because we can never ever get it back. But needs must. So we'll start with that. And then go ahead and build your roof here. And all this just became the home area. There you go. Go for it. Alright. So our priorities are going to be getting some electricity up, air conditioning, hydroponics. We have to do batteries in there first, too. So we'll make sure and we'll cram batteries in as fast as we can. Let's see here. I'll let you guys pick things up a little more, then I'm going to have you take these things apart. Just so we get a little bit of free materials. Okay, looks like you guys are doing okay on the steel. We've got components and steel right here next to us. That's pretty great. I wish you weren't walking past potentially deadly animals, but, well, you do you. What's this? Uranium. Right there exposed on the map, huh? Cool. Well, that's neat. Okay, now you're going for a walk. So let's go ahead and let's set some stuff to be deconstructed. That probably, and we'll take out the floors as well. You should always remember to take out the floors because it's much quicker and it's free materials. So we'll use that to kind of expand our initial base here. Once our grower finishes planting everything. Are you even any good at it? No. Oh, I forgot to set up the highest priority. Haha, just kidding. Go ahead and do that. Alright. What is this anyway? Sandstone. That's fine. Sandstone's a pretty good material. Sandstone, marble, slate. Yeah, that's good for 3. Yeah, for sure. And we'll probably build in this area initially. I think I like that. We can always move things around later, although, frankly, I probably won't. But maybe. But this will be a good spot. I'll kind of box that in. I don't want to go over here or over here, because like I said, I can't build on that stuff. So while they're sleeping, let's see here. What should we do? We can do some planning. Oh, that's neat. So we can choose how much of the map to render. I didn't really look at Progress Renderer. That's kind of cool. So if we sketch something out like, I don't know, this maybe, as kind of a minimum base area, something like that. And then we'd build back in this area and grow out here and have power out here. Will that work okay? Maybe. Is that enough room for our turbines? Well, no. Not really. Let's make it a little longer. And we've already got a Dunalisk. Okay. Hunting us. Yes. Who's at hunting? Hiroshi, who is right there. Okay. Well, everybody. Let's test out your combat prowess. And also a Dunalisk. And these are bugs, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to use them for anything. But, oh well. You get what you get, right? That sound and everything, by the way, is stock. So that's kind of cool. Oop, bubbles. We'll go ahead and we'll check those out in just a second here. Come on. Better get it. Run away. Nice stagger. Oh, what the hell is it doing? What in the world was that? Burns? By a fire web? Oh, how cool is that? That's neat. Okay. Colonist needs treatment. You're not my doctor, are you? Nope. Okay. Well, that was cool. I'll leave it here and down. Maybe something will come eat it. Bleeding out in 6 hours. This is so great. I love this mod. I don't know why it took me so long to get around to it. You're tending? And this will also show what their next thing queued up is. And Furco, unfortunately, I have to turn you guys down in bed rest now. Right after I said you should get bed rest, I actually need you guys working. This is too important at the beginning of the game. So we'll do something like that once you've got everything disconnected. So here we go. He flirted with Furco by telling a story about poker. Furco rejected the advance. Go ahead and tell me how to pronounce this, by the way, because I don't actually know. And let's get the floors out here. Like I said, can't go wrong with free materials. The answer is always yes. So this one is going to start hunting us momentarily as well. So I probably shouldn't let these guys spread out too much. Is this an ancient danger over here, or can I take this apart? Come over here. Okay, I can take that apart, and I thought I saw another one. I guess I didn't. Okay, let's go ahead and let's deconstruct that. That structure is going to get taken apart by baddies shortly, if I don't. So there's no reason to bother with it. We'll just take it out. Yep. Yep. And then you guys haul the stove over, and we will be set to go. Remove floors. Said a word about heal it. Yeah. Wow, seriously, you talked her into that? Wow. Actually, who talked that into who? Furco tried to romance by playfully making fun of his age? How old is he? He's 32. He's young. Okay. Okay. Well, I can put a double sleeping spot on the ground for you guys. Sure. I'll have beds up tomorrow, I think. Yeah, probably. It's good to put in this spot, though, because otherwise I will forget. Furco and K. Okay. Set owners. Okay, good enough. Well, that's going to be creepy for Hiroshi, as they're all, like, laying on the ground in one room. Ah, well. Okay, so now we've got some stuff. Actually, let's go ahead and let's make beds first. I need to start getting rid of some of the negative modifiers right at the beginning. If I let them start to build up, bad things will happen. As you well know. Again, if you've watched my channel, bad things build up in a hurry. And let's actually make a table for them, too, while I'm at it. We can make that out of steel. We can actually probably get away with a... Let's see, that's 15 materials versus 28. Yeah, make a 1x. For no particular reason, other than it'll be good enough for them. And then go ahead and make some steel stools as well. There we go. Oh, and let's add a horseshoe pin, which will save us from all kinds of mental breaks, I'm sure. That's the power of the horseshoe, I guess. Okay, so far so good. Oh, you already got one bed made. Fantastic. Oh, well, I can just go ahead and move these inside then. Excellent. And I'll force you guys to do it right away. I'm really sorry you guys have to sleep next to each other. That's super creepy, and I don't care for it. I mean, maybe they're into that, but I really shouldn't be making those kinds of presumptions at the very beginning of the game. And let's go ahead and let's put the zone back. Why don't you go ahead and put these beds in here so I can get them fixed. Okay, and just need to double check to make sure I don't put the right people. It's been literally 2 minutes and I've already forgotten who's in a relationship. Okay, there we go. Good deal. Here comes an iguana. What are you doing? Consuming grass. Not for long. I expect that to promptly get killed by the other Dunalisk. Yeah. And that's about it for wildlife. Yeah, not great. Alright, where are you guys going? Oh, more steel and stuff. I forgot about that. It's really nice that they defer that so far down the priority list. So, we can probably go ahead and start putting some structure in. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's close this area off. I'm going to need to put in indoor storage. That'll probably end up down here. I've got 100. So, I've got, what, 25 left? Something like that? So go ahead and get working on that. You know, whenever you've got time, that's fine. You're still picking up steel? Yeah. Hauling steel times 4. Yeah, thanks. Actually, do we have any vents near us for geothermalator? No, we don't. Well. Oh well. No big deal. Okay. I wish you guys would stop hauling like 14 steel at a time, but... Yep, and there goes the iguana, which means we're gonna have to come kill this. I wonder if I should just kill it preemptively, so we don't run into trouble. That might not be a bad idea. I don't know. Flooring. So there's a lot of extra stuff in here, you'll notice. Yep, that's the pause we'll be dealing with. It's okay. Oh, do I not have you all in construction at some level? No, I don't. Okay. So, there is Furniture Plus, and this has a bunch of furniture. There's more floors. I kind of wish they'd put them in the same menus, you know, as the original stuff, but no, it's okay. You know, the point is that it's there. Okay, and I ran out of sandstone. Oh well, no big deal. Oh, this is steel. Crap. I didn't even look. Okay, never mind. We'll deal with that later. They say so many things. So the one complaint I heard is that, yeah, when you zoom in, all of a sudden you'll get tons and tons of spam. But that's okay. I think that's pretty funny. Okay, so what do you guys have? Oh, stone shouldn't be in there. Stone should be out here. Let me just fix that really quick. Items. Manufactured? Actually, it doesn't matter. It's promptly getting turned into walls. So now we've actually... Oh, there's some granite around here. Nice. Okay, well, let's throw in some granite. I've got 178. That's 120. There we go. Go ahead and put some walls in there. I'm not sure where I'll put the visitor entrance, but I'll pick something out. It doesn't matter at the very beginning here, but it will matter within the first hour or so, so we'll get that taken care of. Yep, no meal source. I'm well aware of that. Actually, you know what? I think I've stalled too long. We actually need to have research going already. Yeah, this is probably already too late, but let's go ahead and let's get started. We can use steel for now. This is going to become indoors down here, so let's just go ahead and let's just make it. I know it's going to have a work penalty, but we got to get that going. There's just no time. Okay, building away. Yeah, how do we want to enclose this? Maybe something like this initially? Visitors. Okay, so we're going to have visitors on a fairly regular basis, and this is pretty cool. They come, they talk, they hang out, they sometimes bring you gifts, all sorts of cool things happen. However, I don't want anyone to come by until I've had a chance to build guest beds. So I'm actually just going to send them away so this keeps popping up, because otherwise I will forget about them. So we can do something like... Well, I guess we can just use this whole thing for right now. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that here momentarily. I need to get some more stone first. Yeah. Let's start with batteries. That's priority 1. So now we're going to lose K, whose name I'm not going to fake quite yet. Steel is a resource we have a lot of. Let's just go ahead and let's build another copy. You're being very industrious, working all night. And is that all the convenient walls we have? Yeah, kind of is. I could take that one apart, I guess. It may be quicker to just start cutting apart our own blocks, though. You know, it probably is. Let's just go ahead and let's put that in here anyway. Yeah, it's probably fine. We'll put that down here, because this is going to be, you know, outdoors. That's an okay place to put it, in the sense that it's not good, but it's okay. So what's the penalty for being outdoors here anyway? Yeah, 42%. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. That is pretty terrible. Can you actually go ahead? Consuming packaged survival meal. Why are you up in the middle of the night, by the way? Yeah, resting. I was going to say. Okay. Can you go ahead and make these for me? You're cleaning sand. Why don't you go ahead and just make these for me quick? Because I should probably get that bill going right away. It's actually rather a lot of granite. Okay. Well, anyway, let's set up our bill, cut any stone blocks. Do forever. I guess you can take it to the nearest stockpile. And we're going to set a radius so that won't include the entire map. Just stuff that I haul over there, hopefully. At the moment, though, it doesn't matter. So. Oh, a name. This faction name is actually pretty funny. South Tedereonistan. That's pretty funny. Should we just use one of those? I can't think of anything really funny. Fun bin? I like that. P-Hurst. Let's go back with Fun bin. That's stupid. Alright. We'll do that. I like that. Okay, so one of you guys, why don't you come and craft? Not assigned to crafting. Oh, right. I need to set all you guys to craft. Furco. I guess I'm going to have you do that. Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm going to have you do it. Well, that's not true. I could have Hiroshi work on it. He sucks at it, but it'll give him some good practice. 32%, this is good. One colonist idle, really? I suppose that's probably right. Let's go ahead, let's actually just delete this and let's put this inside. And then I can set a bunch of this stuff to be hauled in. Our dumping stockpile can be over here. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Why don't you go ahead, actually, and haul this limestone over. Or this marble, I'm sorry. Go ahead and do that, because that's what I'd like to have done first. Because we'll use limestone for the walls. Do we have any cut yet? Or marble, I'm sorry. Marble for the walls. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just put that in. Wall goes, I don't know, here? I guess? We'll spare some wood for a door. This is the last one that I'll make out of wood. How should I go ahead and do this for rooms? Well, we can just go ahead, just put a door here. We'll need some space in here for eating and hanging out. So go ahead and do that. And while you're building that, should I actually make them some nice rooms right off the bat? Ooh, wouldn't that be weird? Let's do that. So let's say I end them over here. So leaving the hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do this. Won't this be amazing? I've never started out with good rooms. There we go. Oh, this is going to be great. They're going to love this. Actually, I may as well just go ahead and queue this up. Let's just go ahead. We'll make this indoors soon. And these will be walls. And we'll need to set up some mining to kind of make this place look a little nicer. Something like that. This needs to be part of the home zone, because I like to do the home zone manually. Otherwise, they end up like running all over the map and cleaning sand and stupid things like that. So we'll just set this up for what I've got at the moment. And this area should be roofed in. Alright, looking good. Getting better. Yeah, need defenses, need mail source. I know, believe me, I know. This is not lost on me. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and go to bed, I guess. I guess that's fine. Let's get these bricks out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Hiroshi. Hopefully you're a heavy sleeper. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But, well. Oh, well. Colored mood bars. Look at this. I'm gonna glance at it. Feeling stressed. Why? What's up with you, buddy? Awful barrack. Rebuffed. They just got in a relationship. Seriously? Okay, well, anyway. You do you, I guess. Alright, I need to turn up mining too, and we don't have any good miners. So, yeah, I'm gonna put this on all of you, even at fairly low priorities. Yeah. Yeah, I just gotta have you work on it. Oh, here's our last Dunalisk. As we expected, that's okay. Let's wait till it gets a little closer, and then we'll grab everybody and come kill it. Actually, we should probably do that right away. Everyone come here. We should be able to handle it, right? Maybe? Provided it's not shooting webs at us. Fire webs or whatever. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, this one's gonna keep running. Okay. I don't know who it's chasing. Furco, maybe? Nope. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, great. Just leave it out there to rot. It's okay. Alright, carry on, everybody. Hiroshi, buddy, what are you doing? Relaxing. Okay. What I need you to do, though, actually, is come haul a bunch of marble chunks here, and then chop them apart so that we can make walls and things like that, and a base. And I had better get some power up, too, here. We're probably not going to turn that into a building for quite a while. So I guess let's go ahead. All we have is wind turbines available to us at the beginning. I can put it right over the growing area here. It's going to wreck some of the stuff I planted, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. And we'll get some power conduits in. Obviously, we don't have batteries yet, but we can go ahead and we can put a light in. Won't that be fancy? Yeah, you go ahead and do that, whatever it is you're doing. And we can go ahead, we can use some more of our precious wood for doors. No, we really can't. We really can't. Let's just use some steel at the moment. It's also not a great use of steel, but, well, here we are. Ta-da! And now you've got a light during the day. Yay! Research faster. Alright, Furco. You're taking a survival meal, and then why don't you come cut some stone? We need more. And Hiroshi is actually cutting out the walls. Actually, that's not a good use of your time. Let's clear this and let's have you two switch, basically. Okay. Yep, come work for a little bit. Not much longer, but a little longer. Furco, actually, since you're out and about, why don't you go ahead and make this stool so that your buddy's got someplace to sleep. There we go, normal quality, good enough. And now we can actually go ahead and bring these beds inside. And that's good enough for now. It's not very good, but it's good enough for now. At least we'll lose that barracks penalty. So go ahead and move those over, please. Need batteries. Yeah, I'd love to have batteries. If I had access to batteries, that's something I would be all over. Made a comment about, I keep missing these. We'll zoom in and we'll keep an eye on these over time. Alright, let's reassign your rooms, just to make sure I've got the right people. Yep. There we go. Don't sleep on the ground, please. Thank you. Alright, so what's our next priority gonna be? Yes, thank you. Do that in your own room. I'm sure everybody will love that. This is actually pretty great. We have hardly any modifiers here. This is really good. And I think we're gonna have time to get a harvest in before everybody dies. That'll be really great. Well, obviously it'd be really great. But it's greater even than it could be under other circumstances. And I would interrupt your research, but seriously, I can't. I can't. Alright, welcome to the indoors. Hooray! So, what's this look like now? 75%. Yeah, that's fine. It's good enough. Okay, so next up. I'm wondering actually if I should temporarily have 2 research benches. Probably not. Let's let these guys finish up working in these rooms quick. And then we'll need some granite hauled over as well. Hiroshi, how are you doing? Hungry, unfulfilled. Yeah, okay, I'll let you go. Go ahead and go eat. I should probably put a door on the inside here, but we'll get to that. Actually, I should just move this zone. I don't know why I have this down here. Copy settings, delete, and let's go ahead and let's move it over here. Just here is fine. It doesn't really matter. And here's our first raid. Our tribesperson. Hello. Black tobacco. Okay. Do we want to try to capture you? Undergrounder, quick sleeper, psychically deaf. Wow, look at this guy. I wonder if we'll be able to capture and recruit him. Her. Probably not, unfortunately, but I'll make an attempt. In the sense that I'm going to have all of my people come shoot at her. But besides that, I'm going to make an attempt. There we go. Here comes our first assault. Yeah, come on up here. Let's see how well that wooden club does. Maybe we won't kill her. Actually, I didn't look at your health. Is your health okay? Oh, you have a peg leg. Well, I am going to discriminate against the disabled here. And just let everyone shoot you. Yeah, you're basically dead. Don't blow up the table. Come on, guys. Okay. Well, now I gotta make a decision whether or not I want to capture. I honestly don't think I can. We're down to 20 meals. No, we can't afford that. You don't even have any gear, do you? No, you don't. Alright, well... Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry. You're just doomed. Okay, carry on, people. Move our table inside. As such, our person bled out. That's good. Do you want to go ahead and carry them over and toss them in a grave? That's fine. Is this any better than using your bare hands? Oh yeah, it is. Who's gonna be out combating most of the time? It probably... Wait, who loved melee? That was you. So why don't you go ahead and equip this as a sidearm? Then you've got a club. Won't that be awesome? Yes. Yes, it will. Okay, carry that stuff on in. Very good. How's our plants doing? 60%. I think we're gonna get away with it. It's still not very hot out. Yeah, we're totally gonna get away with that. Okay, good deal. I should probably do something about these rotting corpses, but... meh. How are you doing on batteries? Not doing super great. Again, I'm wondering if I should put together a second resource... a second research bench for the first bit. I don't know, man. This is worrisome. Okay, you've got some more stone blocks done. Let's go ahead and let's just continue this granite wall. Like I said, I don't know where the entrance is going to be, but... Well, I do now. Actually, it's going to be over here, apparently. So, we'll do that. I'll set up something fairly straightforward at the beginning. Probably the usual, like, trap kill box thing, and then we'll see what I can expand into later once we've got some better technologies available to us. Look at you working away. Gosh, you're industrious. Good job. Okay, added another zone out here for rotting corpses. That will be okay. I'm going to need you guys to take apart a little more space in here. And the reason is, and they're not going to like this, our nutrient paste dispenser needs to fit in here. That's right. They'll be eating nutrient paste. Frankly, I need the efficiency. I just have to have it. So that's what they're getting. They're not going to like that at all, but, well, so it goes. chatted about beards, the other colonists. You are a gossip, aren't you? Jeez. I mean, I suppose that's okay in its own way, but still. Hey, batteries are done. Cool. And now we need hydroponics and then solar panels, but hydroponics first. We should be able to get away with powering hydroponics from wind for a while, although not for long. Gabbed about facial hair. This is the second time that's come up. It's a little weird. Oh, there's an iguana. We gotta kill it. Unfortunately, it's gonna come eat all our rice. So, actually, you're right here. Come here. Kill the iguana. I don't even have any use for it once it's dead. Come on, kill it. Good job. Carry on. It's also getting pretty hot. Our rice, it's 84%, so I can harvest it. So that should be okay. Let's go ahead and let's throw a battery in here, by the way, before I forget about them. And then we should probably just go ahead and put in an AC unit. It's really hot, and they're going to get pretty unhappy about that. So go ahead and just put it, I don't know, here. I'll have them make that in the morning. Okay, getting the cooler and the battery built. Very good. One cooler can probably keep it reasonable in here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And is this enough room here for our nutrient paste dispenser? Boy, they're going to hate this. But, yep. Yep. Oh, there's plenty of room for that. So what else is nice about using rice is that it takes so long for it to break down. I don't have to put this in a cooler. So go ahead and put a hopper in. Actually, why don't you take these stones out too? Your rooms are just going to be awful for a while, and I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to turn this off even though there's no power to it, because we don't need it at the moment. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and let's run some power over to it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, maybe one turbine's not going to be enough. 2 will probably be enough to keep the battery charged. Construction botched. Really disappointing. You know what? Build 2. And that's just rip our metal supplies, unfortunately. I mean, I can go ahead and have them start mining. Especially since somebody's idle. Why don't you go ahead and do that? Just start mining some steel. We're just going to need tons and tons and tons of steel. We're okay in components for the moment, so I'm not going to have you deal with that. Go ahead and take apart this ship chunk, actually. Yeah, there we go. Once the wind picks up, it should make it okay in here. For our stalwart researcher, who's researching away in the hopes of keeping our colonists surviving because they have 15 meals left. But this will be fine. Yeah, for sure. This will definitely be fine. Okay, good. We're going to go away with that. We may yet wipe, but at least it won't be from starvation. Probably. I think. And when you're done laying on the sand, why don't you go ahead and haul those components in? Look at this, queued. Yep, I'm going to keep sending them away. They'll hang out in the area. It's good for them, though. They can hang out in the extreme desert and wait for us to have time for them. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is great. This is tons of power. Okay. We'll just go ahead and build another one of these so I don't forget. Ah, nutrient paste. It's not that bad of a debuff. It's like -4, so it'll be okay. It'll be good for him. We're not going to have much longer, though, when things can grow outside, so we do need some more power, because I am going to have to put in a sun lamp, which is frustrating, but there's really not much else I can do about it. I can't leave these things outside. In the winter, I can go ahead and just take the roof out, and that will be nice, but I can't do that in the summer. It's simply too hot. We don't need this little building, so let's go ahead and let's take it out. Rice is at 95%. Good. Low food, I know. It's okay. I got a plan. Our plan is a good one-ish. There's no question my plan exists. How about that? And check it out. We've got rice coming inside. Hooray! Should I even let you regrow this? I guess you can try. Cargo pods. Really? It's leathers. Come get this stuff right now. That is super important. Oh, this is... I can't believe we got leather out of a cargo pod. That is going to be a big deal. I'm very happy about that. Okay. Cool. You know what? If this thing avoids rotting... Nope, it won't. It doesn't have time. I was going to say, I can chop it up and stick it in the hopper, but they'll eat the survival meals first. And that's okay. Okay, here we go. So, a funny story. So the power just went out here for a moment. I have my tower on the UPS, but nothing else. So, luckily, actually, everything turned out okay here. So, hooray. I'm just really glad that the recording didn't get corrupted. So actually, this is a good sign to go ahead and take a break. So before you close the tab, hold on, a couple things first. So first off, if Rimworld looks like a lot of fun to you, you should go and purchase a copy. It's not very expensive, and as I say constantly, it's important to support the developers of the games that we love so that they can continue to make them. You should also go pick up the soundtrack. It's only a couple dollars. The music is great, and composers don't get the recognition they deserve. Secondly, it's apparently become a tradition of mine that I'm giving away a copy as I say to go buy it. So if you go ahead and leave a comment, just whatever, post anything you want. Tomorrow, right before the video posts, I'll draw someone and stick it on the beginning of the video. So that'll be, what, 2:30 p.m. Central, something like that? Hopefully I've posted it up here in UTC so you can convert it. And I think that's it. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe or leave a like or whatever. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.